Hi, welcome again to my channel RSBEAS, standing for Renal Disregard Business Executive Advisory Services. We are in Jakarta, Indonesia, and the purpose of this video is to share information on business opportunities in Indonesia, and this time on Indonesian electricity in North Sumatra province. Basically, this information is available on Indonesian State Electricity Company's Business Plan 2019-2028, which can be downloaded from the company's website www.dln.co.id. This time, we are going to share information on North Sumatra Province electricity, covering existing capacity, power plant development plan, and electricity potential of North Sumatra. With regard to existing capacity, currently total capacity of electricity in North Sumatra province is 3,400.1 megawatt. In terms of supplier, this capacity is made available by State Electricity Company for 2,152.1 megawatt or 63.3%, independent power producers for 209.0 megawatt or 20.9%, rental companies for 449.0 megawatt or 13.2%, and others for 90.0 megawatt or 2.6%. We can then conclude that the role of independent power producers in North Sumatra is still small. On the other side, this indicates wide open opportunities for independent power producers to take part in North Sumatra power plant development. In terms of power plant type, this capacity is made available by coal-fired for 930.0 megawatt or 27.4%, gas coal for 817.9 megawatt or 24.1%, hydro for 447.0 megawatt or 13.1%, solar for 330.0 megawatt or 9.7%, gas for 319.3 megawatt or 9.4%, diesel engine for 254.4 megawatt or 7.5%, gas machine for 240.0 megawatt or 7.1%, and micro hydro for 61.5 megawatt or 1.8%. Of this capacity, 75% uses non-renewable energies, namely coal, gas, and oil, and 25% uses renewable energies, namely hydro and solar. We can then conclude that the role of non-renewable energy is still very high in North Sumatra, so that the opportunity of renewable energy independent power producers to replace this is very wide open. With regard to power plant development plan, during the next 10 years, Indonesian government through State Electricity Company plans to develop power plants in North Sumatra for 6,182.0 megawatt. 1,978.0 megawatt or 32.0% of this amount is or to be developed by State Electricity Company itself, and the remaining 4,204.0 megawatt or 68.0% is or to be assigned to independent power producers in the form of power purchase agreement. This means that a bigger role shall be assigned to independent power producers, constituting a wide open business opportunity for them. The 4,204.0 megawatt is or to be assigned to independent power producers in the form of power purchase agreement covers 9 types of power plant, namely hydro for 1470.0 megawatt or 35.0%, gas coal for 800.0 megawatt or 19.0%, geothermal for 670.0 megawatt or 15.9%, coal-fired for 600.0 megawatt or 14.3%, microhydro for 453.0 megawatt or 10.8%, bioenergy for 147.4 megawatt or 3.5%, solar for 51.7 megawatt or 1.2%, biomass for 9.9 megawatt or 0.2%, and biogas for 2.0 megawatt or 0.0%. We can conclude then that the preferred types are hydro, gas coal, geothermal, and coal-fired. The 1470.0 megawatt hydro covers Hidro Sumatera kota tersebar 1 for 720.0 megawatt, Batang Toru Tapsel for 510.0 megawatt, Hidro Sumatera kota tersebar 2 for 129.0 megawatt, Hidro Sumatera kota tersebar 3 for 62.0 megawatt, Hasang FTP21 for 26.0 megawatt, Hasang FTP22 for 13.0 megawatt, and Hidro Sumatera kota tersebar 4 for 10.0 megawatt. The 800.0 megawatt gas coal covers Sumbagut Wellhead Kota 1 for 300.0 megawatt, Sumbagut Wellhead Kota 2 for 300.0 megawatt, and Sumbagut Wellhead Kota 3 for 200.0 megawatt. The 670.0 megawatt geothermal covers Panas Bumi Sumatera kota tersebar 1 for 235.0 megawatt, Panas Bumi Sumatera kota tersebar 2 for 195.0 megawatt, Sorik Marapi FTP21 for 50.0 megawatt, Sorik Marapi FTP22 for 50.0 megawatt, Sorik Marapi FTP23 for 50.0 megawatt, Sorik Marapi FTP24 for 45.0 megawatt, and Sorik Marapi FTP25 for 45.0 megawatt. The 600.0 megawatt coal-fired covers Sumut 2-1 for 300.0 megawatt and Sumut 2-2 also for 300.0 megawatt. The 453.0 megawatt microhydro covers Mini Hidro Sumatera kota tersebar 1 for 129.6 megawatt, Mini Hidro Sumatera kota tersebar 2 for 20.0 megawatt, Mini Hidro Sumatera kota tersebar 3 for 20.0 megawatt, Mini Hidro Sumatera kota tersebar 4 for 10.0 megawatt, and the remaining other 34 locations or names for the rest of 273.4 megawatt. The 147.6 megawatt bioenergy covers PLTBio Sumatera kota tersebar 1 for 82.6 megawatt, PLTBio Sumatera kota tersebar 2 for 50.0 megawatt, PLTBio kota Kepulauan Sumut for 9.8 megawatt, and PLTBio Sumatera kota tersebar 3 for 5.0 megawatt. The 51.7 megawatt solar covers Surya Sumatera kota tersebar 1 for 48.0 megawatt and Surya Sumatera kota tersebar 2 for 3.7 megawatt. The 9.9 megawatt biomass covers only Deli Serdang, namely for 9.9 megawatt. The 2.0 megawatt biogas covers Kuala Sawit for 1.0 megawatt and Pagar Merbau for 1.0 megawatt. With regard to electricity potential in North Sumatra, there is a huge potential, namely for 3,754.5 megawatt, covering hydro for 1,257.2 megawatt or 33.5%, geothermal for 940.0 megawatt or 25.0%, gas coal for 800.0 megawatt or 21.3%, micro hydro for 635.6 megawatt or 16.9%, biomass for 102.7 megawatt or 2.7%, biogas for 11.0 megawatt or 0.3%, and solar for 8.0 megawatt or 0.2%. So, the dominant potentials are hydro, geothermal, and gas coal. The 1,257.2 megawatt hydro covers Siborpa for 117.0 megawatt, Cinendang for 100.0 megawatt, Sungai Simongo for 90.0 megawatt, Aek Bilah for 77.0 megawatt, and the remaining other 29 locations or names for the rest of 873.2 megawatt. The 940.0 megawatt geothermal covers Sibual-Buali for 590.0 megawatt, Sarulatu 2 for 110.0 megawatt, Sarulatu 3 for 110.0 megawatt, Simbolon Samosir FTV2 for 60.0 megawatt, Simbolon Samosir FTV21 for 50.0 megawatt, Sarulatu 1 for 10.0 megawatt, and Sipoholon Ria FTV2 for 10.0 megawatt. The 800.0 megawatt gas coal covers only wellhead tersebar, namely for 800.0 megawatt. The 635.6 megawatt microhydro covers Aek Poring 1 for 10.0 megawatt, Aek Poring 2 for 10.0 megawatt, Aek Simongo Sihas Habin Saran for 10.0 megawatt, Batang Gadis for 10.0 megawatt, and the remaining others 94 locations or names for the rest of 595.6 megawatt. The 102.7 megawatt biomass covers Besitang for 30.0 megawatt, Deli Serdang for 22.0 megawatt, Tanjung Putus for 10.0 megawatt, Labura for 10.0 megawatt, Paya Bagas for 9.9 megawatt, Pulau Nias for 9.8 megawatt, Ono Namulo Tumula for 6.0 megawatt, Nias Utara for 3.0 megawatt, and Penggalangan for 2.0 megawatt. The 11.0 megawatt biogas covers Pasir Mandoge for 2.2 megawatt, Mandailing Natal for 2.0 megawatt, Sungai Suka for 2.0 megawatt, Huta Bayu for 1.7 megawatt, Langkat for 1.7 megawatt, and Padang Lawas for 1.4 megawatt. The 8.0 megawatt solar covers Nias for 6.0 megawatt and Sumut tersebar for 2.0 megawatt. Hi, do you find the information useful or interesting to you? If so, I am very pleased. But let me highlight some interesting points from the information as follows. Firstly, the electricity existing capacity of North Sumatra is 3,400.1 megawatt, but only 709.0 megawatt or 20.9% is made available by independent power producers. What does this mean? This means that the role of independent power producers in North Sumatra is still small. So, if you are independent power producers, come on, let's come to North Sumatra and expand your business there. The business opportunity is very wide open. Secondly, of the current electricity existing capacity, 75.0% still uses non-renewable energies, namely coal, gas, and oil, and just 25.0% uses renewable energies, namely hydro and solar. What does this mean? This means that this is the opportunity for renewable energies to replace them. So, if you are renewable energy